My name is Chandra Devi. In this video, I am going to talk about my personal interests. Everyone has some time to enjoy. Some people like sports, music, reading, cooking, or doing other activities. I am the same. I have several activities that I enjoy and usually do in my free time. One of the things I like the most is listening to music. I usually listen to music when I'm relaxing, studying, or doing other activities. I like listening to music because I can make the atmosphere more enjoyable. When I feel bored or want to relax, I usually put on my headphones and listen to my favorite songs. I also have several musicians that I really like, such as Hindia, Juice Louis, and Toulouse. I like listening to their songs because I think their music is enjoyable and each of them has a different atmosphere. I usually call songs depending on my mood. When I want to relax, I cause calm songs. When I want to feel more energetic, I can cause more careful songs. Besides music, I am also interested in doing chemistry experiments. I am interested in chemistry because I think there are many interesting things learned from reaction between different substances. I enjoy doing experiments because I can usually see how a substance can change. Through experience, I can also learn more about chemical reaction and understand the theories that I have learned at school. For me, chemistry experiments are not only about getting a result, but also about understanding the process. I also learned that when doing experiments, we have to be careful about the producers and always pay attention to safety. Besides that, I also like reading. I usually read novels or interesting stories. I do not always read every day, but when I find an interesting story, I can spend quick a lot of time reading it. I think reading is enjoyable because we can college and discover different kinds of stories. And this is when I was reading a novel in the school library. I was happy because the school provides so many novels. Besides the things I enjoy now, there are also some activities that I would like to try in the future. I want to learn more about chemistry and try different self experiments. I want to understand more about how chemical reactions happen and how the theories I learned can be applied in everyday life. I also want to try cooking, especially making food or cakes. I think cooking is a fun activity and it can be a useful skill. I think new thing is important. We do not have to be good at something immediately when we first start out. The most important things are being brave enough to try, learning from our mistakes, and enjoy the process. So those are some of my personal interests. I like listening to music, especially songs by Hindia, Juice Louis, and Toulouse. Besides that, I also like doing chemistry experiment and reading. I think having interests or hobbies make our free time more enjoyable. We can also learn many things from the activities that we like. Talk about personal interest is also a good way to get look know someone. Everyone has different interests and I think that is what makes a person unique. Thank you for listening to my story. See you in the next video. Bye bye.